Hey Internet, my name is Abby and welcome back to Take on Mars. In the last episode I started the space program in Take on Mars and I already landed with 2 probes on the surface of Mars and I started the research process of the small lander. The research process is now finished, we have now a small lander available, and I got a recommendation on YouTube that I should start researching the large lander right away after I finish this research process. And so let me see, advanced lander chassis, 1150k, improved internal electronics, 350k, this is then 1500, and advanced lander navigation software is 2375 if I did the calculation right. So this exceeds a little bit my current budget. So in this case, I think, yeah, I have to do at first a few more probe missions before I can do this research. But at first, I like to show you something in the lab. So, okay, here we are in the lab. And I like to, yeah, create a new vehicle because now I'm able to build a small lander, and this is how the small lander is looking like. It's here. It's just a small platform and probes. No. When I select this, then I can even install the EAS, the Environmental Analyzer Station. Environmental. I think I will. Haven't I read this already as I did the research? I'm not quite sure. So I could install this, and you can see over here there are some green arrays, and I just can click on it, and now you can see I have installed the EAS. And so this lander could perform some analysis. Then I can of course install a camera in front, and you can see all the time we have these green arrays or these green fields. I can attach a few things. Then we would need a basic battery. I could just install a basic battery, and we need an antenna. Okay, I currently don't have an antenna. I think this is then a little bit problematic, so maybe I should research an antenna to be able to... Here, I don't have an antenna available, so I think I should research an antenna. Okay. Do you want to discard? Yes, I want to discard these things. I want to go back and I want to exit the construction. So maybe I have to research an antenna. This might be quite useful. But now I'd like to see what is going on. We have currently daylight. Victoria Crater, Light Crater is in the shadow. Kaiser Crater has also the South Polar Cap, but no missions available. And we landed in the last episode, I think it was on the Gale Crater, am I right? Yeah, I landed at the Gale Crater, but yeah, currently it's nighttime over there, so we will now go to the Victoria Crater. We have 7 missions available. As you can see over here, I can now use a probe EAS, and that's due to the fact that I have researched the new component. And I think we should do right now, what else can we do? Explorer, mission details. I should perform even some analyze. This is very interesting, but I think we will start pretty low by performing at first a landing out here in the Victoria Crater. I just need to explore, so I like to have a basic probe. It's called Explorer, that's okay. Then I like to launch again the vehicle so that we can get back into the gameplay. Okay, like this, and let's launch. Let's launch for the very first time. We are now landing in the Victoria Crater. Okay, as you can see, once again, this bad image, because I haven't researched any new cameras. Let us see this from the outside. It's very dusty right now, so maybe there is currently some storm going on or so, because we can't see that far into the distance. I think over there could be the Victoria Crater, but I'm not quite sure. We will see this because I like to attempt a landing. Okay, explore complete. I like to attempt a landing on... Oh, was this. I like to attempt a landing directly inside the crater to perform the EAS analysis. And yeah, we are now here. We can see some sand dunes over there. We are now in the Victoria Crater. You might be familiar with this environment because this was also one of the parts where I played such a man scenario. And yeah, okay. I like now to disconnect because we finished the purpose of this mission. We have received a few more funds. This is good, but still we are a little bit low. I'm not quite sure about these antennas. Where is the... Can I see this over here? The low gain. Low power socket system. Okay. Low gain signal amplification. It's pretty cheap. Low gain communication utilizes broad radio wave beam width for a more reliable signal. However, due to the radio wave beam width, the antenna signal strength is weak, resulting in low data exchange rates. I'm not quite sure if we are really performing some data exchange, but this is... what do I need for the high gain? Okay, then I need the next. Okay, I think we will need an antenna, otherwise we are not able to use or take advantage of these landers, so I will start researching this right away. Very nice. Okay, now, let's see what else can we do. As I said, Victoria Crater, we do have even some missions for to be landed directly inside the crater. Okay, as you can see, well, it's currently hard to see. I think I have to complete it for this mission. Mission details. We need to explore and we need to analyze. Explore the designated region and evaluate scientific targets. Okay. So I like to go for this, and I need a probe EAS Enterprise. Okay. Let's launch this, and here, for the very first time, we will now be landing directly inside the crater. This could be quite interesting. Okay, like this, and here we go. Here we go. Okay. And... okay, we are now approaching. Unfortunately, as you can see, here, the image is pretty blurred, and here we have also to deal with a lot of dust. But right now we can see down there the crater. Down there is the crater. It's nice. Are we able to land more or less spot on? This would be cool. And somewhere over there, I guess, was the... from the man scenario, the Mars base. Okay, explore complete. We are now shooting toward the surface. Okay. The engines have started. They are slowing us down. This is good. Okay. This is nice. This is really nice. And... touchdown. Well done, well done. Okay, now I like to come to a stop. Maybe from the interior view, because this looks a little bit more realistic. Now, I have navigation. No. Okay, we can just locate our vehicle down there. It's quite interesting when we are connecting to the satellite. Then, yeah, we landed more or less spot on. This is cool. This is really cool. Okay, mission. Execute the assigned task. Yeah, 2 tasks. Perform an analysis of the point of interest. Okay, this is what we have to do. So we can now switch over to the instrument system. And as you can see, we have only the EAS as our system, and it's ready to capture some gas. So do not move instrument. We have 10 users of it. Now we are performing the capture process of the gas. And well, it's a budget boost or a budget boost of 40. This is nice. This is really nice. And okay, capturing. And apparently there is some wind going on, because you can see, well, it's hard to see in this blurred image, but you can see some dust clouds being... okay, the analyze process is going on. But yeah, when we look over here, you can see how the dust is It's moving and we see a lot of dust clouds. Okay, temporary results, content coming soon. So, we finished, no mission assigned, we can see our log. Done, analyze, explore, accomplished major scientific mission, and so on. So, it was a success. We have successfully performed an environmental analysis. This is cool. This is really cool. And okay, we have increased a little bit our budget. This is amazing. And now I think now I should be able. Yeah, now I'm able. You can see now there are some other landing areas, but these landing areas are really small, and I'm not quite sure if I should try this during this wind. What should I do? Mission details. Oh, I should even take some photos. Now this is even more complicated because sometimes you need to turn around and you can't turn around your probe. And in this case, I don't think that I can do this with my probe. This is more a mission for a lander, but I can't build a lander because here I'm still missing the antenna. And okay, so the same thing is, no, not this probe. I like to see over here, mission details. Yeah, photo. Can I get even more details? No, I can't. So yeah, in this case, I don't think that we can do this. I can land down here, but I like to see, well, the Kaiser Crater is a little bit in the darkness, but we can check out the Kaiser Crater. Once again, we have a small target, and we have to take some photos. This is not what I really like to do. Over here I just have to explore. Here I can even perform some EAS. EAS, this is nice. Okay, I like to perform at first just a basic probe mission. So that we can check out the weather down here in the Kaiser Crater. Okay. Yeah, it's almost spot on. I can change it a little bit. Come on, like this. Okay, here we go. Once again, down to the, well, this time down to the Kaiser Crater. Okay, once again this blurred image, but I think the weather looks a little bit better. Yeah, I like to enjoy right now the first landing down here in the Kaiser Crater from this point of view. Okay, now how would be then? Okay, now I have switched to the outside. So yeah, this is really a nice environment. Down there is a nice crater, and here we are now coming down, and we have already finished the exploration task. So we are almost landing on a rock or on a boulder. That's interesting. Okay, we are coming down. And the weather is much better down here. Ooh, bouncy. So I think I will continue rolling. Oh, this must be interesting from the interior. Hope you're not getting dizzy. Ooh. Okay, we are coming to a stop, and I think we have we have finished the mission. Very good. I can now disconnect. Okay. Let's perform another mission down here. I like to perform such an EAS mission. Mission details? Yes, yeah, indeed. I like to do something like this. Launch vehicle. And I like to land more or less spot on like this. Very good. Okay. Now I like to follow the approach from the outside. I'm not quite sure. We landed somewhere around here, I guess. And now we are coming down on these black dunes, or on this black sand. This looks really interesting. When we are coming down here, there's a huge dune over there. This is cool. It's definitely cool. How does the landing look from the interior? Okay. We can start to see some more details of the ground. And now we can see even small grains of sand, more or less. Okay, we are now rolling. I hope you're not getting dizzy. Okay, now we are speeding up while we are rolling down. Okay, then as I said, on the one hand, nav, I like to locate my vehicle. We are down there. That's cool. Definitely cool. Okay, mission. We need to perform some environmental analysis. So let's start to capture the gas. Capturing the gas. And here, this will give us now some money. I'm not quite sure how much a large lander will cost, because I then need also to research these the large lander robotic arm and so on. And I think this could be quite expensive to launch such a thing. And yeah, so maybe I have to accumulate a little bit more money. But I think we are on a good progress. We are on a good progress doing so. Okay, the analysis was a success. Very nice. Now I can disconnect once again. Okay, we have research complete. Oh, the research is complete for all the different things we have started to research in the last episode. Very nice, very nice. Okay, now before I will continue landing on the Kaiser Crater, I'd just like to check one thing. Deimos. I think the landing area on Deimos is directly in the sunlight, so we can now start exploring Deimos. Mission details, just exploring. So our basic probe is good enough to land on Deimos, one of the moons of Mars. This is pretty cool. So let's land on Deimos. I hope I was right that we do have sunlight right now. Okay, this image seems to be from the... Here, it's bright, it's bright. And look at this, look at this. We are coming down to Deimos. This is cool. Over there is a huge crater. Are we able... I think... Hey, the Milky Way is nice. Are we... Ooh, bright. And yeah, look at this. Over there is Mars. We can spot Mars. This is cool. Well, it's a little bit bright with the sun. But this is cool. This is cool. Okay, Deimos. We are coming down. We can see a few rocks. And well, it's a pretty grayish environment. And as you can see, after we use our thrusters to slow us down, we are now descending by or with a velocity of 1.08 meters per second. So we are really slow. Can I see somewhere from the interior maybe? I'm not quite sure. I really like to know my current altitude. But yeah, you can see the landing process of this lander or of this probe is now pretty slow due to the low gravity, and well, it's not as crazy as the landing of Philae on the Comet 67P, but here it's a little bit similar to this, that you really need to be patient to come down to the surface, and I hope we won't bounce off again like Philae did. No, we landed well, we bounced off just a little bit, and... okay. Apparently we are now floating. So yeah, the mission was a success. We successfully landed on Deimos. This is cool. So we can even explore the moons of Mars, or one of the moons of Mars. I like to do, before I will do this, Earth, our Mars yard. Well, I'm not able. Mission 1. Okay, I can just try out vehicles. I really like to oh no, this was the wrong button. I really like to try out the moon. There are missions. But this would be cool if there are... Maybe there are even some missions over here. This would be cool. Can I... All missions have been completed. Oh, okay. Moon, main asteroid belt. For this we need the 0G probe. I don't want to research it right now. Okay, I think I will end this video with... Wait, how much does a mission... Where is it? So bright, so bright. A mission costs 52k. So I can hopefully start a little bit the research process already of the large lander. No, close. I want to start the large lander. The advanced lander chassis offers the improvement over the basic chassis, including larger array of slots for holding more instruments, the capability of mounting advanced robotic arm, and more powerful thrust systems, extending the operational radius and research capacities of landers. Okay, research time 24 hours, quite a long time. I will start researching this thing, and improved internal electronics. Improved electronic systems for medium vehicles designed for operation in hazardous extraterrestrial environments. Provides radiation shielding and heat rejection systems. Very good, very good. Let's research this thing. Advanced lander navigation software. Advanced, okay. Nothing more. I like to research this as well. Okay, the other parts are researched. So we are now researching the large lander, so that I have to demonstrate something to you in the near future or in the next episode. And then I like to end this episode with the landing of a basic probe on Deimos. Okay, and while launch, and while I'm now hopefully... Okay, here we go, here we go. And while I'm now descending towards the surface of Deimos, I like to know one thing, because as you can see now these probe missions are basically all the same. I will launch such a thing and it will descend towards the surface of Mars, Deimos or whatever, and then maybe I need to perform an analysis, or maybe I just complete the mission. So yeah, the probe missions are right now all the same, and I'd like to know from you, are you more interested in seeing all these missions so that I will record all my probe landings on camera, or should I just do it off camera and yeah, just show you new things, like when I have the first small lander ready or something like this, so that you are able to see something new, because right now it can become a little bit redundant. And yeah, in this case, just let me know, do you like to see all the different probe missions, or should I just go ahead and just perform the probe missions off camera and bring you back in once new things are going on? Yeah, just let me know. Write a comment in the comment section on YouTube, and I will try my very best to make this as entertaining as possible and as interesting as possible for you. Okay, we landed, but we are now bouncing off. So we will land twice on the surface of Deimos. It's now like the Comet 67P lander, the Philae lander. It landed 3 times on the surface of the comet, because here it also bounced off, and well, it had some mechanisms like the harpoons and the screws. Oh, we have a beautiful view over to Mars. This is cool. And the screws, but all these tools failed, and so it bounced off. And wow, we bounced off by quite a degree. Are we... Huh. I hope we will be landing soon. Um, huh. Okay, come on, come on. Okay, I think this will now go on for quite a while. In this case here, I'd like to thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you will be joining me in the next episode when I'm not quite sure when I will be able maybe to perform the first landing of a small lander or something like this. And yeah, just let me know in the comments, what do you think? What do you prefer? Do you prefer to see all the different missions, or should I just go ahead? And yeah, in this case, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, my name is Abby. See you!